Hey guys, just wanted to show you a bit of Manychat. I just started it, so I'm pretty fresh and new to it. I wish I would have started learning this a few years ago, but it's like free if you want up until like 500 subscribers, or from extra tools and stuff, it's like 11 bucks a month or something. Well worth it because you get extra growth tools if you get started right. And each of these growth tools do so many different things. But the best is as you get people on your list, you can send broadcasts to people. They can obviously choose to unsubscribe, right? So if it's bugging them or the value you're sharing they don't like, right, they can just unsubscribe. It's not a big deal, which is super cool. To broadcast, you basically just hit new broadcast, and they all uh, they all get set up through different keywords, stuff like that, like following up with people. Basically, you can go in and like let's see here. Oh yeah, so I didn't set nothing up yet for that one. Did I do anything on the 20th? No. So yeah, all you'd do is type everything in. You'd hit go next, and it'll ask you, once you set it up, it'll ask you these questions, right? Promotional, follow up. There's certain, I believe it's follow up. Yeah, so follow up every 24 hours. Broadcasting is usually um, not something you do continuous within 24 hours, anyways. So it's not a big deal, right? But then they got like under automation. Oh yeah, once you come into Manychat, you definitely want to disable the default reply as well. Otherwise, people will start getting this message and wondering what the heck's going on, even though you're just looking around and learning it. So automation, default reply, and then just disable it up there. But yeah, there's tons of cool stuff. Like you can have a welcome message like this for anyone that interacts with your posts you choose. And you can have keywords to activate certain people that say certain things. It'll turn on a certain sequence that you have for them set up, right? And then sequences are super easy. You just hit new sequence and yeah, title it. Anything really. So there, so after, so basically it's how many after your initial response, right? So when they initially comment or say something on a post you choose, that's when they're going to get the messaging system start sending to them. So if you could change this to after they get the hello, how are you? What's got you wanting to look into something like this? Like you could literally choose a minute later that you send them something else, like the information. You can also wait till they reply to send the information. But yeah, there's so many, like kind of a sequence like what I have. So it's obviously got this what's going on in your life kind of stuff. And this goes on to basically telling them they could say stop to unsubscribe. Then it just kind of, next thing you know, I got a free online presentation, and they just click this button. It goes straight to the online presentation. And then after that, it's just kind of random stuff, right? Like Yeah, so thank you for showing interest. Um, Talking about audiobooks and giving them ideas of like the top five that I've been through, and just kind of a little link, right? And just random messaging like that. That's kind of not always trying to sell and be pushy, like kind of getting to know them by their responses and see if it's something that you'd even want to work with, right? And that's over, so roughly over 22 day or something, right? See, 2 days after this message, they'll get this. 2 days after this message, they'll get this message. So it's roughly like, I don't know, 14 messages or so over a 22 day period. And then kind of like this is kind of like the final one. You giving up, yes or no? If you're interested in creating an online business with me, then let's get this. Let's quit beating around the bush and let's do this. Click the button below that applies to you. So yes, I'm interested, or no, right? And whatever they click, if they click yes, obviously it's going to go to this one. Okay, awesome. Toss me a text and let's line up a call to get you started. If they say no, sorry to hear this news. I have faith in everyone that has reached out, because there's a reason they've reached out in the first place. Don't delete our messages, and this will help you find me if things change. Good luck and best. God bless, right? So it's just kind of a cool system to start learning. And you can, like, literally after that, if I have a broadcast, like a live webinar is going down, I can just go back in, create this message, and send them again, right? Um, yeah, no, it's super cool. Like I created this broadcast that was telling everyone about the webinar, right? And then right after that, I created another one that said, in case you missed it yesterday, spots fill up quickly, and this is a first come, first serve basis. So make sure to attend if you register. Worst case, you'll receive a replay if you can't make it. And oh, okay, no, this wasn't a broadcast of the replay. This was just a broadcast after the initial one to sign up to everyone that, okay, so everyone that originally opened the first message about the webinar, basically the next day, I sent them out another one saying, like, get signed up, spots are filling up fast, right? So that's what that was all about. But yeah, super cool system, really. Like it's such a cool idea to have Manychat. All the keywords. It's just super cool, and I think everyone needs to um, start learning how to use it without a doubt. This growth tool number 9. This is where you would pick a post, like any post you want, um, from your Facebook or whatever, your page, and you'd click track first level comments only. So these people are only going to get a message from Manychat the first initial time they comment on it. So just in case they comment again, it's not going to send them the exact same message that you previously just sent them, right? So if they say more info, you say case sent, and they say thanks, they're not going to get another one that says the exact same thing over, right? So remember to do that first level comments only for like the basic stuff that we're doing. And you could literally have this for anything. So even if it's not an ad running, it's just a post, you can literally turn Manychat on to interact with anyone that comments on it, right? So no matter what they say, you can just be like, oh, thanks for showing interest on my page. I really appreciate it. Appreciate that. If you're ever interested in what I'm doing to create an income online, let me know. And that's it, right? And then if they comment, then you just take over the personal conversation after that with them. And yeah, like you can also, when they do comment, you can set up right here out of auto response anything you want, right? This is just set up to one of my ads. So obviously when they say info, this is going to be my first message that they're going to get. And then I'll take over the conversation from there. But I also have it uh, set up where it's just going to send them a broadcast afterwards too, right? But just to get started, it's super easy to just have the basics done, right? Which is basically doing the growth tool 9 in a sense, right? They come in, you pick an ad or you pick your ad that you're running, you set up an auto response just to respond to them within basically a minute or two, right? So they'll ask for info, it'll send it. Then from there, you can pick up and have the conversation with them. You can also set it up where it's when they comment. Oh, my animal did something there. Like a sequence, right? Can be set up so when they comment, then they get all a big day after day after day. But to start out, to just learn and get going, to see how Facebook basically works, or not Facebook, Manychat, this is going to be your best overall route. Just select your post, write in your message, and choose your opt-in. Send to everyone that replies, right? And basically, there you go. Anyone that replies to your ad is going to get that initial message quick, so you don't have to be there always making people wait for hours because you're busy at work. At least they're going to get the initial info, and then you can carry on from there, right? So, well worth looking into. I definitely recommend it for all you guys. So, yeah, that's about it actually. So, cheers and check out Manychat.